Let's begin.
Scary Story Fanatic, and Dr. Cleaving Thought from Bone. It's your host, Sociopathic. To kick off this paragon of terror, I figured I would bring you something straight from the truth.
I watch all of you. The little things that you tell yourselves. The emotions that you allow to possess you. Yes, please, pursue happiness. I won't tell you that those who chase a temporary sensation end up experiencing it less than people that don't. Pursue your thoughts. You thought them after all. At least, I convinced you that you have. You see, all of you think that you're free, that you have free will. Well, that's true. But you see, you don't actually use it. I've stolen your attention. I've only told you what to know, so that you don't know what you don't know. You move about in a space that I created, and then you call it free will. And that's beautiful. You see, the trick to controlling humans is to let them think that they're making informed decisions. Your brain fills in blank spots. Color doesn't actually exist. It's electromagnetic radiation. Yet you're all so convinced. You see the world as what is you versus what is not you. The spiritual world of unity is right in front of you, yet you interpret it differently. You are convinced of objective fact, yet ignore the subjective experience that observes this objective fact. In fact, you've never experienced anything outside of a subjective experience. A world that is nothing more than a mental projection. Yet you insist what you see is real. There's no changing the world anymore. Everyone is so distracted, they can't even feel comfortable holding a face-to-face conversation anymore. Live plays were all enacted at once. Then movies introduced scenes that could be spliced together. Then YouTube videos. Then TikTok shorts. Add in a worldwide quarantine, social distancing, a dash of curated information derived from organizational targeting and psychological profiling, and voila, you have a world created specifically by me. So convinced that there's no higher power, and all you have to do is look inward at yourself. I know, that's hard. It's hard to see everything you've ever known as a thought, to throw away the narrative you've worked so hard to build and protect. And that's the point. Perceived hardship makes one hesitate, and that's just great for me. It's hard to look at all you've denied. Acknowledge it, speak it, own it, and make it a part of who you are. It's hard to seek and learn new information. It's so challenging to truly see the world in a different way, or listen to the few who can see beyond the lies. For they are few, and you are many. It's so much easier to cast them aside and convince them that they must be wrong, than for the majority to concede that they might all be wrong. Thousands of years ago, they called these outliers shamans, individuals that didn't see what others saw, but saw all that others did and more. They saw the truth, but also a truth within the truth. But now, we claim conspiracy or fanatic. Some shout hippie, or simply call that person crazy. We've even made a complex out of what humans think of as God. Anyone who believes that they are inspirited by Christ are automatically condemned by the DSM with a mental disorder. And that diagnostic material? Well, that's based on pseudoscience, because psychology deals with what science cannot prove: subjective experience. You know that you exist, yes? And if you doubt it, you must exist in order to doubt existence, yes? The world has gone insane, and you have been domesticated to be insane along with it. And yes, I quite literally mean domestication. Hell, even the word God carries a negative connotation. That word likely doesn't even mean what most think it does, as no true concept could ever be fully described anyway. And yet, so many discount that which they can truly not describe. You all claim to be in control, yet you are absolutely controlled. You are free, yeah, but you have the freedom like that of those in hell. The doors are wide open, and those held within are free to leave whenever they want. There's no lock, or even a door. The doorway itself is always wide open. Yet few are ever able to see it, because they are standing in the doorway itself. Learning isn't hard. Just like listening to someone for longer than 7 seconds isn't hard, but you feel that it is. Even when considering learning, or truly listening and holding a conversation, you feel uncomfortable. That is by design. Those things are not hard at all, but I've made you feel as if they are. And since you cannot step outside of emotions, you never see how effortless it is to dump the water of information into your bucket of intelligence. The money that you hoard is not what you think. Currency was, for the longest time, contingent upon what society agreed was the value of precious metals. And if that wasn't bad enough, you fabricated a manufactured paper currency that is now backed by nothing. And from there, you placed what you call currency into electric signals and code, no longer having an actual tangible existence. You do all these ridiculous things, but rarely stop and ask, what is currency, really? Well, in short, it's a calcification of your energy and effort, crystallized and given away freely for things that you wish to purchase. It is quite literally the physical form of spirit, an essence that you give away freely by ascribing value to what is essentially a made-up concept. You birth your children, teach them all the ways that they are wrong about the world, what society expects, and the role that they will choose that will become who they are. Most of you never come to understand it's the children that are the closest to the correct perspective, and it's their teachers that are wrong. But again, this is complete and total design. It's ingrained into everything you read, listen to, and what is taught to be important. Distracted from day one. One side wants to reform gun laws. The other wants to take away health care. And while you're all so busy debating over who is right and who's wrong, you fail to realize the only choice you truly have is which freedom you're going to give up next. The world is so much more beautiful, magnificent, interconnected, and divine than most of you will ever be able to see. And I hide that from you. And truly, you have no one to blame for it but yourselves. It's so easy to control you all because you willingly participate. Every convenience, and I mean every single one, is a sacrifice of freedom. Yes, true freedom is dangerous, even deadly when left without a single convenience, but you either make it or you don't, live or die, off the strengths of your own merits.
That's true freedom. It is the struggle that strengthens the butterfly's wings as it births from its cocoon. Cut it open to ease the burden, and it will die, unable to fly. I have eased your burdens, cut open your cocoons, and you thank me for it. So, what am I? Well, I'm many things. Moreover, I'm your ego, in both collective and individual consciousness simultaneously. I seek to control you, because you seek to be controlled. You can blame it on governments or societies, when in truth, only the individual person can put in the work, and only that person can work upon themselves. So if you really want to point a finger, turn that finger around and direct it at yourself. No one else can walk you free of hell. You must turn and walk out yourself, finally understanding that the way out is where you truly are. That door is there in every single moment. But alas, I'm sure most of you will either fail to comprehend my meaning here, failing to understand the infinite, omnipresent, omniscient, and omnipotent beings that you are, all existing within your own little pocket of both space and time, never truly questioning what that truly means. And if this has all been too much, I'm sorry, but there it is. Bloody, brutal, and raw. You all wanted horror, and I can think of nothing more horrific than this. But be careful what you open your eyes to see, for you will find yourself vastly alone, and you will never be able to close them again. And truly, that is the greatest horror of all.
Well, you can deny it all you want, but one thing you can never deny is yourself. And if you do, well, there's no more to say about that. But I hope you have more to say about coming back again here next weekend for more gore galore that you crave. Until then, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications so I can catch you all again next Saturday.
Social media can be very unpredictable, especially regarding horror content. If this content gets removed, all new content will be simultaneously presented on various websites provided in the description to this video. Make sure to follow me in other digital spaces so that you never miss out on the terror. Also, if you like this video, make sure to leave a comment and hit the like button. It helps the channel a lot. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy what's here, consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss an upload. Writing is a dream of mine, and it's all of you that make that dream come true.